This is not going in the documentary.
What emotion are you feeling now? Tell me your emotion.
Fear. Strike drum.
Welcome, gentlemen. You are welcome, gentlemen.
Hi, my name is Allie Lightfield. I am the director of Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet has had a special place in my heart for a really long time. I read it freshman year of high school and I was like obsessed with it. I'll go into a rehearsal being like, I don't know if I have like enough blocking, if people are going to like get the idea that I'm going for. And every single rehearsal I leave being like, I need to let my actors do their thing.
There was a running joke throughout the show that Allie came up with and that I ended up using a lot was Juliet agency. And so whenever I wanted to explain a lot of my character choices, I would just say Juliet agency.
Why are the Montagues still winning?
I'm sure you did.
Oh wait, it's on Instagram?
Okay. If you're watching this, you need to vote
For the
Montagues. You need to vote for the Capulets right now. Thank you very much.
I don't even feel nervous yet. I feel like I
I
might.
don't feel nervous, although I think I stopped getting nervous.
I'm having a good day.
Like I'm not.
Oh my god, we have an audience.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our seed. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers will take their life.
So as a fun little cast bonding exercise, every day, like at the end of the day during tech week, I was like, okay, what's today's episode title? And Fridays was just damn, period.
It's not raining. No one's looking at the weather app, and everything's great.
We all were feeling raindrops and we were still setting up the outside of Square 80 because I was like, okay, like we're gonna call it at the last second, so I'd rather just have it set up now because it's way easier to take down and move to the downstage. I could feel like raindrops on my shoulders as I was still setting up. It just felt like the band playing as the Titanic sank. Like I just knew that eventually we were gonna have to move indoors, and then we did.
It's not ideal.
Give them the show of their lives.
We're actually trying to run out of chairs.
7, the real tragedy was not Romeo and Juliet taking their lives. It was performing in the Lizzie D. It was so scary. I had no idea how it was gonna go, but as soon as I heard that we sold out, a wave of relief came over me.
Oh my god! We're sold out!
It felt very intimate. People didn't have to worry as much about projecting, so if they wanted to be quieter, they could. I think there was a little bit more room for nuance, and the actors could hear the audience laughing at their jokes, so the energy was great. So I'm kind of thankful for that experience.
I think that performance was my best performance acting-wise because I didn't yell the entire time.
We're home!
It was 10 o'clock and we were back outside, home sweet home. And it was the very final scene. Like Romeo was just about to kill Paris and a cop car shows up and I was like, what? And I looked to the backstage area and Chloe is talking to the police. And a bunch of people are talking to the police and the police are taking everyone's information and I was like, what is going on? So it turns out that we had gotten noise complaints. I think what had happened was that people at Student Life didn't email the residence halls that noise was going to be happening, but in hindsight, it was really funny.
The vibes backstage were immaculate. I think that a good sense of community is essential to the performance of a show, and it really shines through. You can tell that a cast gets along in the performance of the show, and I think Romeo and Juliet went very well. We had so many inside jokes that I think at Saturday at 10, any outsider that came to see it was probably so confused and thought we were a cult.
It was just a really good experience. I just loved working with everyone, and I already miss every person involved. Shakes has become this tent pole of my college experience. Like I can't imagine being here and not doing Shakes in some way.
This is a dream come true. Love out.
It was truly the highlight of my semester to be able to create something so deep and profound and beautiful with people who appreciate it just as much as, I do. So I'm super grateful for it and I'll miss it so much.